Hey there, Leo, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of September 2023, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Leo, if this reading resonates and you want to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. Donation link is below, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn. This is definitely a love reading, so if you're not interested in a love reading, move along. This is not for you. The main energy for your reading this month is the Two of Cups. This is a relationship, and there's a lot of love in this relationship. There's also a lot of conflict, though. I can see that you two don't see eye to eye. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo or a Capricorn. Those two are showing up strongly here. In the recent past, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the King of Cups. Something's moving too slowly for your liking here, and it's causing a lot of internal conflict for you because you're showing me I love this person. I really, really genuinely have a lot of love for this person. I care about them. I love them. I love this connection, but things are moving way, way too slow. It's almost like things are stuck in place and there's no progress being made in any capacity. Now, that's not true because there is movement, but it's literally so slow that it seems like you guys are both standing in place. And this is causing an internal conflict for you. So I'll see what that is all about. In the current situation, you get the Knight of Cups, the Hermit, and the Six of Cups. Deep down, right, despite the conflict, you still view this person as your soul connection. You guys have a lot of memories together, a lot of good times together. And the love is still there. You still want to come in, offer this person your cup of love. You want to receive their cup of love to you. You really do have a lot of in the memory bank, there's a lot of good times there and the love is still here. And so now I understand why you're so conflicted because you're like, okay, if there's so much love, there should be progress as well. But there isn't any progress and that's what's stressing you out. In the near future, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Cups, and the Devil. The past is coming up again, but it's specifically the part of the past that has to do with someone's unhealthy behavioral patterns here. Now, this could be you, this could be your person. I feel like this is more so your person, especially if you're dealing with a Virgo or Capricorn. But it's somebody has and when I say unhealthy behavioral patterns, it could be emotional unavailability, that in and out, that hot and cold, lack of communication, self-sabotage, right? Take it as it resonates. This is not the first time that you've experienced this from this person, though. This is kind of like a merry-go-round. You've been here before, things got better. Then they're back again, then things got better, So you're showing me I've been on this wheel before. The past is seeming real familiar now because it's coming into play again. Let's see what's going on. I want to see what the Two of Cups is, which is the main energy for your reading this month. Two of Cups is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Star, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you and your person are still talking. I don't necessarily see a complete break, but you're showing me all I want right now more than anything in this connection is for us to rekindle this, for us to get back together, to have a brand new beginning and an apology. You really desire both and equally, right? So it's not like if I was like, hey, Leo, you get to pick one. You're like, no, I don't want to pick one. I want both. I want this new beginning. I want us to start over, but that's not going to happen unless this person apologizes. Most likely for their unhealthy behavioral patterns, for what happened in the past, but I don't know exactly what you're looking for in terms of an apology. But when it comes to this connection, I can see that you want an apology. I can see that you want this connection back. I can see that you want to rekindle this, to bring back that spark that you two have together. Let's look at the recent past. I'm going to start off with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. You're showing me, look, sometimes I just entertain the idea of maybe it would just be easier to be single. Maybe if I just released this and I was all on my own and I focused on myself and I did my own thing, I would be able to have more stability, more grounded energy, right? But just in the same token, the thought of being on your own, the thought of being single without this person, it doesn't feel good. You're like, no, I don't like that. But the problem for you with this other person is they're so guarded, they're so defensive. You feel like you never are able to fully access them. It's like they'll only let you come so close before they put up a wall. And then they're like, yep, this is as far as you can go, Leo. And that confuses you because on the one hand, you're like, sometimes I feel like we're making progress. On the other hand, you feel like you guys are stuck in place. Then you're like, well, I want this person to put their wall down. But then you're like, I don't know if they'll ever put their walls down. Maybe it's just easier if I'm just single, right? So I can definitely see a lot of confusion, a lot of overwhelm happening here for you in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands in the recent past. Five of Wands is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Hanged Man. You don't want to let go of this connection. You're refusing to let go of this connection. You're literally holding on to this connection, full force, not letting it go. But it's also very, very difficult for you. So it's kind of like you're holding on to it, but it's very difficult to hold on to it because you're kind of feeling, not like it's slipping away, but it's almost like you're getting tired of just holding on because you're like, what am I doing? I'm holding on to something that there's no progress being made. I'm just stuck in place. We're just frozen in place. Nothing's happening. Nothing's moving. So it's like, what am I doing but by holding on to this? But at the same token, you're also like, I don't want to let go of this. I refuse to let go of this. I don't want this to end. Like, I don't want to fully put this to bed. So I can see where this internal conflict comes into play here for you in the recent past. Let's take a look at the King of Cups. King of Cups is clarified by the Six of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Some of you may be dealing with, like I said, a Capricorn is showing up strongly here, and a Virgo. All you want, right, is to heal things. You're showing me whatever difficult period we're going through right now, I just want to successfully overcome it. I just want to successfully move past it. Like, not just, sweep it under the rug, but really, really heal from it, fix it, repair everything, and move past this. And I'm like, okay, Leo, but why? Why are you so, why is it so important for you to move past this? Because you're like, I love this person. I love them. I have a lot of love for them. Now, what's interesting here is that you're not showing me they love me back. So either you don't know how they feel or you have doubts about whether or not you guys love each other equally. But you're showing me I love them. And honestly, it doesn't even matter how they feel about me. Like right now, I know I want to successfully overcome this. I want to heal this and I want to move past it. Let's take a look. Let's see what's happening with the Knight of Cups. Sorry for constantly clearing my throat. I just had my coffee and I don't know why, but I keep having to clear my throat now. Your girl's addicted to coffee. Anyway, Knight of Cups in the current situation is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Wands. You recognize that there is an energy here of I love my person, but I don't trust my person. It's not like you don't trust them at all. You're just kind of, so either they've done something to betray your trust or make you question whether or not you can trust them, or maybe you have, your own difficulties surrounding trust in a relationship. I don't know, but you're crystal clear on the fact, I love them. I just don't trust them. And I'm asking you, I'm like, okay, well, is this ever going to end? This lack of trust? You're like, well, wait and see. I don't know. All I know is I don't trust them. I don't want to be without them. I love them, but I also don't trust them. Let's take a look at the Hermit in the current situation. Hermit is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Cups. The reason you don't trust them deep down is because they're immature. The way they handle things, the way they deal with things, emotional things specifically, they handle it very immaturely and in a childish way, and that causes doubts. That kind of seeds doubts within you or causes you to question things and causes you to doubt things. And then it also makes you unhappy because you're like, I love them. Why can't they just act their age or act like an adult so that I don't have these doubts, so that I don't have these questions, so that I don't have all these question marks in my head, right? Because it does make you unhappy. You don't like the way they deal with things, emotional things specifically. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups in the current situation. Six of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Justice. Despite everything, you're still trying to evaluate and assess whether or not you guys can work through things. Whether or not there is something to work with here, whether or not you and this person can come together and build, and you're like, I don't want to be the one carrying 90% of the load. I'm talking about 50-50 here. What I give, I expect back. I'm not asking for more, I'm not asking for less, but you got to work with me. And you're showing me it's all the good times that we had, all the good memories, all the history, the positive history, which makes you believe or lets you feel like we could set things right, we could fix things here. And in the current situation, you're trying to evaluate and assess, like, how do we get there? How do we make that happen? Is it even a possibility to make it happen? Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune in the near future. Wow, very positive. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Six of Cups, which you just got here. It seems like the energies shift in a very positive direction in the near future. This person is coming in and offering you their cup of love, and they do want to reconcile, and they do want to come together with you. And they're showing me it's because of the good memories, the good history that we have. They view you as a soul connection. You view them as a soul connection. And it seems like there's almost a complete 180 here in the near future where this person's like, okay, you know, I don't know what's going on because this is mainly your energy, but here in the near future, they're coming in and they're like, yep, let's reconcile, let's get back together. I love you. I want to be with you. I want to spend time with you. I don't know what happens here in the near future, but something shifts, like literally complete 180 from the current energies and the recent past as well. Let's take a look at the Five of Cups. This is beautiful. The Five of Cups is clarified by the Six of Swords, Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. You're leaving the past behind. Remember all the difficult energies from the past, all the heavy energies, the very like difficult ones. You're walking away from that. You're like, the past is in the past. We're leaving the past behind us, and we're moving towards much better energy, towards happiness. The Ten of Cups is one of the happiest cards in the entire tarot deck, and a completely brand new beginning here in the 3D world. Something happens between the current situation and the near future where there's like a complete flip in energies, a complete shift in the energies. It's like everything you're stressing out about and freaking out about in the current situation and all the thoughts and, you know, all of that, it goes away. It's like your person just kind of gets with the program in the near future. I love seeing it. Let's see what the Devil is about. I wonder also if you feel comfortable sharing what happened in the near future that you think causes the shift. The Devil is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Magician, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the only thing that's a bit difficult here, you're dealing with someone who's very, very stubborn, who's very set in their ways. And remember how you opened the reading with the Knight of Pentacles? You're closing it with the Knight of Pentacles. In terms of in the recent past, when you were stressed out about things not moving, things not happening, you guys not making progress, right? In terms of things not happening quickly enough, it happens again in the near future. This person has not shifted in that regard yet. So it seems like in terms of the pace of the connection, things are still moving in the exact same pace. And if it stresses you out in the recent past, it's going to stress you out again in the near future. But it seems like your person's coming around. So to this, I would say, if you're the one that's stressing out about why are we just stuck in place, why is nothing moving, why is there no progress, maybe release the timeline. Release whatever timeline you have in your head, and you're like, things should happen this rapidly. Because things are moving. They're just moving more slowly than I think you would like. So let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Leo. From the universe, you get the Six of Wands, the Star, and the Nine of Pentacles. Here's the thing. Remember how in the recent past, you're like, I just, like, my one desire, my one wish is to just successfully overcome this and heal from this. And I asked you, I was like, what shifts between the current situation and the near future? The shift is that you start focusing on yourself. You start prioritizing yourself. You start putting your needs first before this person, before the connection. And something about that seems to make them come around. So Leo, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And of course, if you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. Donation link is below, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for tuning in, Leo, and I'll see you here on the next one.